Alright YouTube, this is going to be a kind of comparison video between the new Xbox One S and the Xbox One. It's advertised as 40% smaller. However, when you actually look at them, it doesn't even really look 40% smaller. Maybe 20% or 30%. They're probably factoring in the big power brick that this comes with. So, I mean, maybe I haven't done the exact measurements, but this is what they look like. To connect your controller on the old one, you push this button and you push the IR button on the back. This one, same location, but it's actually, I like this button a lot more. Also the IR blaster is right there. And also my connect button. This is the 2TB launch edition one I got. I got it because it came with Xbox Live and the vertical stand, which I really wanted. This is the controller minus the Turtle Beach headset and minus the Control Freaks. I like it a lot more. It's got a textured back to it, which looks and feels really nice. It also has a headphone jack behind here, opposed to just this guy, which has the microphone connection. Speaking of microphones, the Xbox One S does not, well, the 2TB one anyways, does not come with a microphone. I unboxed it and was actually pretty surprised that it didn't come with a microphone. It also didn't come with their rechargeable battery. I thought that would be a pretty cool thing to include, especially for the 2TB launch edition. Just some differences off the bat. The Xbox logo on the Xbox One S is a little smaller, and I feel like you get a little bit more of a tactile response from it. It's very nice. It looks very nice when you turn it on. I think that looks sick. The Xbox button on the actual Xbox itself is a physical button. You can push it in, it turns on, as opposed to just a touch sensitive button. There's one USB on the front of this guy for charging, and then on the old one, it's right up top. If we turn the Xbox like this, you can see that it's got a vent so we can get rid of some heat. And on this one, this whole thing over here is the vent. So if you look at it, you get a lot more venting on the old Xbox than you do the new one. However, I think this looks nicer. Turning to the back, you've got your power cable, no power brick, it's all internal now. Got your power brick. HDMI to TV is still in the same spot. Cable in is still in the same spot. That's for the Connect. You have two USB 3.0s, an IR blaster out, a SPDIF, and Ethernet. You do not have an S. Yeah, you do right here. So the only spot that really changed was the SPDIF. Here's a little rubber feet for the Xbox One S, which are smaller. Here's what that one looks like. Here's what this guy looks like. The whole reason I picked up an Xbox One S is because it's got the 4K. You can do Netflix in 4K, and you can play games possibly in the future in 4K. I wasn't really wanting to wait for the Xbox Scorpio. I'm not really into the whole virtual reality kind of gaming thing, so the Xbox One S was perfect for me. I got this on Amazon for $3.99. This is the 2TB model. I think the 1TB model is $350, and then the 500GB base model is $299, I believe. I mean, if you want to get the Xbox One S, I would definitely recommend getting it. If you think you want to go with the Project Scorpio, I would not get this, just because you're going to have so much more computing power with the Xbox Project Scorpio. But if you just have the money and want an updated, refreshed design, definitely pick up the 2 terabyte model. I think the stand by itself is like, when I saw it, it may have changed, it was like $29, and then you get some Xbox Live with the 2 terabyte model, and you just get the bigger hard drive. Obviously you get 1 whole terabyte more for $50 essentially. What else? Yeah, I am disappointed that it didn't include the rechargeable batteries, and I'm also disappointed it didn't include a headset. So if you do get this, keep in mind that you will need to pick up a headset. However, I feel like the reason they didn't include one, let's see if I can get this off real quick, is because they put a headphone jack there. So if you have headphones that have a speaker in them, you can just use your headphones. So it would have been cool for them to include an Xbox pair of headphones. That would have been pretty sweet. Other than that, besides the 4K thing, they're almost the same. I mean, like I said before, they advertised it as 40% smaller. However, I just don't really see that. Maybe 30%, if they're including the power brick. But yeah, here's kind of a side-by-side view of them, up and down. The Xbox One S definitely has the features that people wanted. Bluetooth capability, hook it up to your computer. Don't need the physical corded Xbox controller for that anymore. USB in the front, physical on button. The power brick obviously is a big thing, and I just think it looks super sexy in white. Like the Xbox 360 looked awesome in white. Then when the Elite came out, everybody wanted it in black, obviously. This time around, they opted to do black first, and then when the white one came out, I just thought it looked so much better. So, like I said, if you want it for the 4K Netflix and possible 4K gaming down the road, I'd get it. I just think it's a really nice looking console. We'll see what developers have in store for it. I'm hoping it lasts a little bit longer than the Xbox One did until this came along. The Xbox 360 lasted for a real long time, so I'm hoping this will last, and they'll still make games for it. However, if you're also looking for a Ultra HD Blu-ray, which is the next generation of Blu-ray, this will play it. I know there's a lot of Blu-ray players out there that play Ultra HD that are in the $300 and $400 price range. This right here is $399. It's an Ultra HD Blu-ray player, and it has all your apps, so it's like a smart Blu-ray, and it can play games. So if you're just looking for a Ultra HD Blu-ray player, this is the thing to get. It's in that price range. It does a lot more than just play Blu-rays, and you can play games with it. So if you're in the market for a high definition Blu-ray player, pick this up. Once again, I got this one on Amazon. I don't know if you're going to be able to find them in stores. I know the holidays are coming up, so they'll probably be pretty scarce. I would definitely recommend picking up the 2 terabyte version, just because games nowadays take up so much space. It's kind of hard to have multiple games. I think on this Xbox, I had a couple games. I had Grand Theft Auto, Destiny, Star Wars, and Battlefront, and I was pretty much maxed up on space. So the 2 terabyte hard drive is the way to go. Once again, you have all your the same inputs as the old Xbox. with the exception of the location of the SPDIF port. You still have the capability to do cable in if you want to. However, I think cable is a joke, so I would recommend something like a Sling TV app. But yeah, here it is, Xbox One S 2 terabyte launch edition. I would highly recommend it. I think it's beautiful. Thank you.